Let us now solve some examples from the book. So example number 1, use the information on the occupied houses from the beginning of the section. Letter A, given that there are 1,000 lots in the subdivision, use the points for 2 months and 10 months to find the particular equation of the logistic function that satisfies these constraints. So what are the constraints? The question asks us to use points 2 months and 10 months in particular to find the equation of the logistic function. Of course, we are going to begin with the general equation of a logistic function. So what is the general equation? Y is equal to C over 1 or over, yes, 1 plus AB raised to negative x, where A, B, and C are real numbers. So what is the restriction or what is the constraint? Our C is 1,000, okay? Because that is what this question is asking. And there are 1,000 lots. That's our restriction. Remember when we said that our asymptote is C? So that kinds of work in this kind of functions. So this becomes, okay, we will have 2 equations then. The first equation will give us y, which is 103, is equal to 1,000. Of course, that's our C. 1 plus AB raised to negative 2, because our x is 2. So this is our first equation. Our second equation is when our x is 10. So when our x is 10, our y is 167. So 167 is equal to 1,000. C is constant. That's the asymptote. 1 plus AB raised to negative 10. That is our second equation. Okay, what is the next step? We have to simplify both equations. So first, for the first equation, we could simplify that by, actually for both equations, we follow the cross multiplication. So that will give us 103 plus 103 A, B, negative 2 is equal to 1,000. And let's simplify this first. So this will give us 103 A, B, negative 2 is equal to, this is about 897. Well, the other equation could be simplified into, so let us use red. So that's 167 plus 167 A, B, negative 10 is equal to 1,000. So this will give me 167 AB negative 10 is equal to 833. Am I correct? Okay. Now we could simplify both simplified equations. So this is our equation number 3. Okay? So for this part, let's do it like, okay, we have 103 A, B, negative 2 is equal to 897, and 167 A, B, negative 10 is equal to 833. And subtracting the second equation from the first. This is the first, this is the second. Or let's do it like 2 minus 1. Okay, I think it's better. So 2 minus 1 will give us 64. Okay. But I think ratio works better. So we divide the first from the second. So 2 divided by, I think that works more. I mean more effective than this one. So we have 2 divided by 1. So that will give me 167 over 103. And this will cancel. B negative 10 divided by B negative 2. That will give me B raised to negative 8. And then this will be 833 divided by 897. So B raised to negative 8 will be 833 times 103, okay, over 897 times 167. So we need calculator here. So 833 times 103 divided by 897 divided by 167. This will give me 0.572766, like that. Okay, so that is my B raised to negative 8. So my B now, of course my B would be like this. So meaning I will also divide this by 1, or this will be 0.572766. So exchanging the position of both expressions will give me B raised to 8 is equal to 1 over 0.57276. Okay, and that is 1.7459, and getting the 8th root of that. So we go back here because there is no more space. So what are we doing? We are getting the 8th root of 1.7459. Okay, so let's get the square root of, or the 8th root of the answer. So B raised to 8 is equal to 1.7459. So I will have the 8th root of 1.7459. That will give me 1.0721. So my B then would be 1.0721. Okay, now how do I get my A? Let's continue it on the next slide. So we already get our B. B is 1.0721. That means it's a series of decimals. And then we have our 2 equations. So let us pick either of them. So I'm going to pick equation 1, this equation, okay? So I have 103 AB negative 2, 103 AB negative 2. So AB raised to negative 2 is equal to 897. And I have my B now, and I have my B, I have the value for this and the value for this. So dividing 103 A B negative 2 or B negative 2 only, so that's 103 B negative 2. So this will cancel out. And my A is equal to 897 B squared over 103. So A is equal to 897 times 1.0721 over 103. And my A is equal to, what's my A? So my A is 10.016 or 0.0106 in this case, okay? So we're not going to round him off to give an exact value of the logistic function. So now I have, okay, let me write in here, but this is too dark.